Hello and welcome back to the Bump Out Podcast. This is our SuperCoach edition, the not so serious episode. My name is Hayden Short and I'm joined by my best mate, as usual, Bump Out's SuperCoach expert. For those of you that don't know, Adrian Messner.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that introduction, mate. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Look, you said not so serious podcast, but realistically, when are we serious?
It's true. Well, for us, this is pretty serious. At certain points in the year, you're going to think, boys, why are you battling like that?
Just
you
chill.
don't care.
Just chill, bro.
But that's how we are. You will see our nature come out in this podcast. A lot more than others.
Competitive nature.
100%.
Don't like to lose.
I am not the expert, but I still want to pump Adrian every week.
And you remind me every single week if you beat me.
If I beat him, it will come up. And you'll see why in this episode.
Doesn't happen
He's
very
our
often.
expert.
So, expert, all right, let's get into numbers, right?
Yeah.
You may say, who's this dickhead on the screen?
Yeah.
And realistically...
And that's Hayden. And
that's
Adrian's
Hayden.
here too.
I'm also here.
Yeah.
So... my results in the last 4 years, all right? I'm not going to say that I am, the best SuperCoach player in the world, but
No.
I feel like I know my way around the numbers and, I watch enough footy. You get interested.
How'd you go?
2022,
Yep.
1,170th.
Overall, at the end of the season.
Wow.
Wow.
4,208th in 2023.
Nice.
2,485th in 2024. And then last year, I was a pretty poor result for me, 6,058th. But...
You were very close, top 1% or so. You're in like 2,000 to 3,000 most of the season.
So I was pretty much like low 2,000s.
Yeah.
And then post Origin, I said if I'm gonna win this, I got to have a full crack. And I went a bit rogue.
That's why. But also, it's players were getting rested, injuries, HIAs. It was just a joke. Towards the end of the season, it just frustrates me.
It was, and
it's
look,
not very fair.
Some people on this podcast were boost happy, had no trades.
Yeah.
And the other one's name is Adrian. So
that's exactly right. Well, talking about overall, give us how you can play SuperCoach in general, overall or head to head. Give us a little rundown of what overall playing is.
So overall is essentially what I play every year.
Yep.
And that is trying to finish as high as possible at the end of the season.
Out of what? It's usually about 160,000 people.
I think
you want to come top 10 or first.
Yeah, well, ideally you want to come first. If you can't come first, second's also pretty good.
Yeah, it's very
good. And then third after that. So look,
I'm happy with all those three. Thank you.
I would be happy. Yeah, look, I'd prefer first.
I think I'd be more pissed off if I came third or second. I just want to come out. I want to come out like 1,000th.
You know what it would be? It'd be too many what ifs.
Yeah.
Too many what ifs. So if you come first, obviously.
You'd be questioning every decision, wouldn't you?
Everyone. I think
that's so pissed.
It might take the fun out of it.
But you think so?
It's a very stressful weekend.
Imagine last week you're coming top 5. Shout out to Nathan from last season. You'd understand. He was in the hundreds all year.
But
you nearly beat him. I nearly beat him.
A good season in the end.
Exactly right.
So overall, like we said, try and finish as high as possible towards the end of the season. Essentially, you need to build your bank with your cheapies at the start of the year. So you essentially need to nail those.
Yep.
You also want to have the guys who are season keepers from the start. So for me, I don't even fuck around. Like someone, let's say Payne Haas, right?
Done.
I just get him from round one.
It's a set and forget, as they say.
Just get him from round one.
Yeah.
Last year probably would have been James Tedesco.
Yes, exactly right.
So highest.
Well, even the building bank on your cheapies just means making money on the cheapest players in the competition.
Yeah, that's right.
Which will be players who haven't played before or played, less than like 3 games where they're graded for the next season or something like that?
Essentially.
Yeah.
Essentially
the newer players.
Essentially
who
rookies.
Are very exciting. Yeah.
A good example, probably Setutu.
Yes,
right?
for the Dragons.
Yeah.
Or David Farley, who are fighting for that position.
Whoever gets that. So
whoever gets named,
That's some of the guys that you want. So you got that, and then you also got head-to-head. So Hayden, you're actually our head-to-head specialist.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that, but you do now.
I am without realising.
So basically what it is, we're just focusing on a shorter time frame. It's 1 to 3 week plays to make sure that you win your weekly matchup, essentially.
Yeah.
And you have head-to-head finals, I think, round 26. It all depends on your league settings.
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff you can pick up on.
And you're beating your friends.
Yep.
Or you're beating Sangstar who runs SuperCoach. Or you're beating other people. Shout out to the Podmasters that we're in at the moment as well.
We're in a few.
So you can verse us.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's
Podmasters
together.
Podmasters, it's a stretch for me, but Podmasters versus the public, you actually message us if you want to be involved.
Yeah. You can jump in. We can get your league code.
Open code, yeah.
And we also have a league code, which we might throw in at the end.
We do. Well, I'll put it up on the screen. So it'll be up on the screen the whole time.
We'll put it up on the screen. It'll be somewhere in the frame.
Yeah, exactly right.
Somewhere there, wherever producer Pat decides.
Exactly. But we'll give a huge shout out to our sponsor while we're here. Our first one, shout out to SC Rings _. That's a little clap.
Oh, a little clap.
Crowd's clapping as well.
And I'm also
you can
pointing.
you can see the ring we have here. What is that, you may ask? You might be here the first time. That is a ring you will win if you win our bump out group. So you're versing Adrian and myself as well. If we win, too bad, you lose.
Yeah.
But also, if you're following us, you get a cash reward of $200.
$200 dues. How much do you have to pay to enter, Hayden?
Zilch. Zero.
One click of a button on Instagram and you're in.
Simple.
That's it.
You get the code, get in, $200 cash just for playing something you probably would have played anyway.
That's right. Last year, I think John was his first name. Joey Jojo's.
Yeah.
Was it Joey Jojo or Joey Jojo's?
I think it was Joey Jojo who
Joey
won,
Jojo. Shout out.
at the end.
I hope he's re-entering because, mate,
Please.
back to back.
He was very good.
Back to back. It's a chance.
Yeah,
he
we
was
sent
very
it to him
good.
at the end of the season after our America trip where we sussed out Vegas for this year, which is coming up very soon.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you to NRL.
We better get our tickets soon. Bit of radio silence from the NRL, but we'll see how we
And
go.
our other sponsor and good friends as well, the Corner Post, the best sporting goods store in Australia. Visit them in Westfield, Liverpool for your favourite NRL team's merch.
They have it all. They do have it all.
Las Vegas stuff. It's limited, so get in now.
Yeah, ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP,
if you don't
bro.
follow us, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at bumpout.podcast. Also subscribe on YouTube and leave us a 5-star rating on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
No less.
Apple's doing pretty well, I think.
Sure is,
Feels
bro.
like it is.
Sure is.
Another thing we should mention as well, a pod is a point of difference. So if you do hear us throughout the season saying pod or saying cheapie, that's what they are. Usually a pod would be a cheapie.
A pod can be
Does
essentially anything.
It could be any player. Hey, just other players don't have a lower percentage.
All it is ownership
Okay.
percentage.
Yeah.
A low ownership percentage.
And price changes happen after the player has played 3 games
Correct.
overall. So it doesn't matter where it is, as long as they are played throughout the season.
Yeah.
You're hoping they're in a row because you might have the player to get the cash rise, and that's how you bank cash.
Yeah. So then you also, I suppose, something else to add in there.
Yep.
The first few teams on the bye.
Yep. Okay.
So
Interesting.
Tigers in round 1, Bulldogs in round 2, Manly in round 3.
Okay.
They're going to price change
Yep.
in round 4.
Yep.
So if you miss out on a few guys from those teams,
Perfect.
you're going to be able to downgrade
Yep.
someone who's maybe underperforming
Yep.
for a guy in those teams.
Give us maybe someone. So for the Bulldogs, your bench, we were talking the other day about Matamua.
Yeah.
Maybe he gets a spot. He goes to, I don't know how much he'd start at, but he hasn't played a lot of NRL. So
He
maybe
would be
he'd
near bottom dollar.
Near bottom dollar. So you'd maybe get him in if he gets a spot. How many minutes is he going to play? You have to look at that as well.
Yep.
How do you find that out? Preseason challenge happening this week.
Essentially, yeah.
Manly,
That's right.
someone in Manly off the top of your dome. Nathan Brown maybe gets some minutes.
Paseka, Taniela Paseka for me.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so if you
Would
have
he be a buy though? Would you genuinely consider him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Front
He's currently in my team.
Oh, really?
Currently in my team.
And then our third one was the Tiggies?
Tigers. Makasini.
That would be the big one. That's
Makasini?
a pod cheapie, I think, as
Yeah.
well. A lot of teams may have him, a lot of players may have him, because he is a cheapie and he probably isn't going to be a pod. Yes, we just got accepted. What's that?
Bingo. Forever Brisbane Broncos.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very
Accepting
much.
a post. Hey, little shout out live on the podcast.
Cheers for that.
So before round 1, what are you thinking? What would you want to tell people?
Well, I just think you need to stay flexible, right? So as we know, we only have 2 games in that Vegas round.
Yep.
So essentially your Bulldogs, Dragons, Knights and Cowboys players, they're all going to be locked out
Yep.
before the other 6 games are played.
Which means they can't be changed at all.
Correct. So,
So how are you working that? Are you thinking you're going to have a lot of players from those teams?
minimal.
or-
I'm going minimal.
Just for the sake of a watch. And considering Bulldogs, like you said, don't get an upgrade till round 4 anyway.
So Bulldogs, they have Vegas and they have the bye. For me,
Wow.
unless they are proven guns,
Yep.
give you a little hint, Jacob Carraz.
Yep. For sure. That's in our team.
I'm essentially going to have no one else but him
Wow.
in the Dogs team.
Okay.
But come
Wow.
round 4,
Okay, quick one.
Jacob.
Dragons, Knights, Cowboys.
yep.
I'm going probably Drinkwater again. One of our boys from last
For
year.
the Cows, Drinkwater
For the
would be my
Cows,
number 1.
Knights.
Knights for me, Trey Mooney.
Trey Mooney. I'd love Fletcher Sharp, but you just got to
Fletcher
see
Sharp
how
would
you
be
can
nice.
fit it in.
Very expensive, though.
Dragons, the Setu Twos, the David Farley, Valentine Holmes.
Valentine Holmes,
Kicks goals
bingo.
as well.
Valentine Holmes is my one from the Dragons.
It's Valentine Holmes and Jacob Carraz. If you're watching and you don't know SuperCoach, you've watched NRL, I assume. If you're not, welcome. They are season keepers, but they're also, if they get injured, it helps you, but it doesn't help you. It ruins you're using a trade at the same time you can facilitate other trades that you probably wouldn't have done.
Yeah. Like they're top dollar.
It's a catch-22.
They're both in the 700,000s, I believe.
If Carraz kicked, crazy.
Bro.
But Carraz, the offload king, something else you should look out for, offloads.
Yeah.
If you see a player that offloads a lot in the preseason challenge this week 2,
Yeah.
think about picking them up. See if you can fit them in your side.
Yeah. So look, I think a good roll on would be to talk about base stats and power stats.
Yep.
So base stats is essentially runs and tackles minus missed tackles.
Runs and tackles.
Yeah, runs
minus
and tackles.
Missed tackles.
Minus your missed tackles and your errors, right?
Okay.
And then power stats, you're looking at offloads, and essentially that's it.
Hit ups,
or all run, like your runs.
Okay.
So runs. It's all runs.
Hey, I'm still learning this too.
It's all runs.
I know it, but I don't know what the names are like you do.
So
that's the best bit.
Generally, in the first few rounds, defenses are pretty solid.
Yep.
So you want guys who are good in base stats, which is, again, runs and tackles with power, offloads.
Yep.
That are going to be in
tackles.
And tackle breaks,
and
actually. That's the other one. Thank you for reminding me of that
missing
one.
tackles would be the negative, and the tackle breaks is the something I look for as
Correct.
well. Because if they're going tackle break, line break, offload.
It's literally like nearly a 20-point run.
And who does that remind you of when I say those things? For me, straight away, it's Carraz and Payne Haas.
Yeah.
He's the guy who will go knock, straight through, offload. And you'd go, why does that matter?
Yeah.
It was also like the Tamalolo a while ago as well.
It is.
JT.
Yeah, well, bro, prime JT.
Papali'i as well. Josh.
Papali'i when he was at Parramatta. Oh, my God, bro. What a trip down memory
Papali'i
lane.
at Parramatta.
Yeah.
Josh Papali'i.
Isaiah. Sorry.
Thinking, geez, I was like, okay.
Isaiah.
I was like, well done.
Isaiah Papali'i
I was like,
when he
you
was
going back to like
No,
bottom.
God, no.
It's Isaiah.
Isaiah, bro.
Jeez,
Remember
that's another
that?
bad one too. That's
Remember
for
that?
Penrith. Is he gonna?
If he starts on an edge,
Guys,
that's another one.
Stay tuned.
Pod.
Stay tuned. There might be an episode where we go, you know what? We can't be bothered today. We're just going to give you players to buy. Just buy them. 10 minutes of just straight facts.
10 minutes of price and player name.
And then buy.
Position.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
Simple.
So look, when we're selecting players as well, we sort of have a little bit of a guide that we go by.
Yeah.
So they need to essentially, it's like a checklist, right?
Yeah.
They need 3 things.
What is it?
The role.
Okay.
So the role would be like an 80-minute edge back rower.
Okay.
Right? Or a good winger like Jacob Carraz who takes 1,000,001 runs.
Okay.
Good
Are you
role.
looking for a locked-in role in their team?
Locked in role in the team.
Okay.
And guaranteed minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
so
it leads to your next tick.
job security.
Yeah.
So they can't
they kind of go hand in hand.
So look at like the opposite side where you'd look at like Setutu for the example that I used before. Let's say he comes out, he has an absolute shocker round 1 and 2.
Yep.
There's a big chance, that David Farley will just go straight in. Okay, you're dropped. You haven't been good enough.
Yep.
Goodbye. You don't want that. You don't want that.
Especially if he doesn't score a good base.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. And then the last one, we're looking at price point.
Okay.
Right. So are they priced upon an average that justifies their price?
Okay.
Okay.
I like it. I like that.
I've got 2 examples for you, Hayden.
Please.
All right. This guy comes in at 485,000.
485,000.
485,000.
Okay. Yep.
But his season averages from 2020 are over 64.
Okay.
So he should be priced in the high 600s to early 700s.
Okay.
One David Fafita.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've had him in the past at a 800K plus. So you can see the upside.
We have.
We've definitely had him. I like it. I like it. David Fafita.
One more for you.
Yeah.
Reece Walsh. 835K to start the year. What I want to really touch on is his average from round 21 and his average in SuperCoach finals.
2025, round 21.
From round 21, he averaged 117.
Averaged.
So think about the average of 117 priced at 835K. That's over $1 million.
He's making that. He's hitting that. But at the same time, this is where you need to weigh up.
Yeah.
You don't need the price point thing. If one player can go against that. If you have a love for a player, as we say, you'll hear us just hone in on it every episode, back yourself.
Oh, yeah.
This is something that we say. We can give you all these stats and everything to go by and things to think about, but at the end of the day, we want you to back yourself.
That's exactly
That's
what it is.
It's a bump out promise.
It's something. Whoa, it's a bump out promise.
We will back ourselves, and we will tell you to back yourself over
Absolutely.
and over again.
Literally. I think that was a pretty good point, You need to think about it. But you're not going to win Supercoach by just listening to what we do.
If you see something like you go, do you know what? I like David Farley, the way he gives the ball. I think there's more opportunity. He's got longer arms for an offload.
Yeah.
Setu 2 is maybe a bit smaller, uses his power. They might shut him down. They've done a lot of video on him. If you're seeing that deep into players, go with them. And then comment for us and let us know, and we'll share it around, or we won't. If you say don't share it around,
we won't.
Hey, if you look in our comments, and that's the only way you get to know.
We might keep it for ourselves.
Yeah. Exactly. Or message you privately, or message you back, thank you, or love heart it.
Thank you, then block you and use it as our own for content. I don't know. Who knows, bro?
Loverboy69, thank you so much for that.
Hey,
Reece
that's
Walsh.
my burner account. Shit.
Oh, was that you?
Fuck.
Again?
Far out. So that pretty much concludes our little spiel of what Supercoach is, how you want to play, how you need to think. I think that's the biggest thing. Mm-hmm. But again, back yourself. You need to just be sort of doing your own research. These preseason trials are perfect for it.
Well, that just gets to our next segment, or something small that we want to look out for. Who's caught your eye this week? Is there anyone specific? I know we saw the Setu 2s and we actually saw Purdue. Mm-hmm. He's in the centres. It was a big buy for me last year. I think the one that you missed out on.
I did miss
Fletcher Sharp, starting fullback. Dylan Brown, Sandon Smith. These are guys as well. Sandon Smith was in and out. He was starting for Roosters for a bit. Then Savala came in, and Sandon Smith, I think, had a shorter bench role. Yeah. So if you see his average, that's where you work it out to the price point. Mm-hmm. Any other players that comes off the top of your dome?
I think Thomas Flegler.
Oh, okay.
Named on the bench.
Bench this week
Huge.
too.
Like, we have had so much controversy come from us not selecting Thomas Flegler in our predicted 17, which will be now 19 overall. And I just think it's going to be such an eye test, right? Like, that's what you want to. You want to see him come out and just rip.
If he starts shotting people, not worrying about his body, I think we're on. It's nearly a 100% buy.
Yeah, and you also got to think, like, how many minutes is he playing?
98% buy, 2% chance of injury.
2% of injury. You got to take away 2% as well in case he's just coming on to play maybe 20 or 30 minutes.
You have to see what the coach is doing. Christian Wolf.
So he's priced at roughly 300K, right?
Yeah, it's Christian Wolf, isn't it?
It is Christian Wolf, the coach. You. Yeah, well done.
I can't put a face to the name, so I was like,
Neither can I. There. That's just the whole Dolphins team, though, isn't it? Sometimes I forget.
Herbie. Sorry, Herbie.
So
that was a joke.
Another one, I suppose, in the Dolphins is Trey Fuller.
Starting fullback for the Indigenous side.
He is.
That's got to be writing on the... Is that writing on the wall? Is that...
Because Jake Averillo's playing fullback this week. So to me, that says...
Slot straight in, slot straight out.
Slot straight in, straight out.
And then Averillo goes in the extended bench. This extended bench is going to be a heartache.
Oh, yeah. That also... I suppose that's another thing.
It's good luck. It's just, honestly, there isn't much we can say until we start playing. It is a good luck one, this one. You don't know what the coach is going to do. Read, come to us, listen to this. This is probably why we are more important this season than ever. Listen to the conversations that we have. We'll do a lot of research for you. Our expert will be on our Instagram at Bump Outdoor Podcast, giving you updates on SuperCoach, on players that if there's any coach conversations that you don't hear, just little things that you'll be like, so why would they have Averill on the bench? Oh, we want to use Purdue for 30 minutes and then, or someone else like that. Like a player in the centers. Yeah.
So like my early thoughts are I'm not going to touch anyone on the bench.
Okay.
Like especially that extended bench. Like we don't know, are there going to be trends where like 14 to 17 generally are selected and played?
Yeah.
Is jersey 18 and 19 redundant?
Only cover? Yeah, they only specifically cover for a half or a fullback.
So you start getting someone like, let's say, Mason Barber from the Cowboys.
Yeah.
He now slots onto that extended bench.
Okay.
What are they going to do? Is Todd Payton going to throw him on mid-game and go, Purdue, you're hooked? Purdue, you're going to the halves. Clifford, you're hooked.
Yeah.
The balance of minutes, it's going to be hard to tell.
Yeah.
We're going to have to just go with the flow on that one.
Does Clifford kick goals as well?
Clifford would probably kick goals over Drinky.
Over Drinky. So there comes another little thing. Because kicking goals is how many points?
It's 4 points for a conversion.
For a miss, it's 4 points as well. Minus 4 points as well.
Minus two. Yeah.
Okay. It's always been -2?
Always been -2.
As first time playing. So.
Always will be.
Okay.
I think.
We'll see.
Powers to be, reach out.
Yeah, please.
Reach out.
SuperCoach, reach out. Yeah.
You got anyone else that you possibly have an eye on? Someone who maybe is a little bit of a mid-ranger?
Oh, as you speak, I'm going to go to my team. Oh, and I can look at it this way. I'm going to have a quick look at my team. Josiah Pahulu is someone I'm really looking at. It goes against your little thing of, though, don't get someone from the bench.
Yeah.
Which I think is... I didn't say Lasati because I think he's a starter.
I think he's guaranteed
with Eli Katoa out, I think he's a lock. And he is our cheapie now 235K? No, 201. 201,400. Lasati is at 269,400. So 270K.
If he's starting on that back row with I suppose you got Joe Chan and that lurking, but I think if he gets 60 plus minutes, it's good
a lock. My 5'8" right now, Jonah Pezzett at 235K and Jaden Sullivan at 270K.
Jaden Sullivan.
So big fan of Sullivan. Oh, actually, there's something I was supposed to bring up yesterday about the Cade Reed thing. Is Cade Reed's got a lot of raps, someone you'll see from our NRL episode from the Dragons. Played one New South Wales Cup game. Very similar to the standout, the way Jaden Sullivan was talked about coming up the grades.
Okay.
So that's the thing we need to put into the equation. Would Cade Reed get a spot over Flanagan and Atkinson at the Dragons? Definitely not.
Probably not.
It'd have to go really bad. But under Shane Flanagan, I don't think it's going bad. Just as a coach, he'll get you up.
I think so.
With Gutho at the back?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's not a bad place to be anyway. You know what I mean?
Hamish Stewart, Helen Gahu.
So that's a few there.
Seriously.
You already
just naming players we like.
Yeah.
They're relevant to Supercoach.
Yeah.
Look at the minutes, look at the price point. Look at the top 3 things you said, a checklist.
Literally.
Yeah.
If you're ticking 3 boxes.
Yeah. Every episode we're going to have the little code on the bottom.
Yeah.
Until round 12, I think it was.
Round 12
11 or
round 12 you're done.
So we'll give it to round 11. Round 12, too bad. It's not on the screen anymore.
If you're not following by then, you don't get the cash.
And you can get the cash and you can win the Supercoach ring. And also, if you're a Broncos fan, I may have something else for you as well at the time.
If
a Broncos fan wins, you may get something else as a little bonus.
If you're a Bulldogs fan,
it's not money.
Maybe I'll give you an extra $1.
Oh, an extra $1.
Just a single $1.
But you're going to win, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They're all done.
Anyone else you want to talk about briefly?
I have a little bit of a smoky one for you.
Okay.
From the Titans.
Yep.
Playing middle, and it's not Cooper Bye.
Okay.
And it's not Tino Fasul Malawi.
Okay.
It's Chris Randall.
Okay.
Chris Randall, 456,000. If he plays 80 minutes in the middle.
Are they thinking lock?
Lock. Tino to the front row.
Shock. Think about who would have been good there. Aaron Clark. Similar player.
Very similar.
Similar player. If he can get bigger.
Yeah.
Good tackle technique.
So look at Aaron Clark, 670,000 this year to start, right? Chris Randall, that's $250,000.
250K is not bad.
In that, I see the role being extremely similar.
Yeah.
Extremely.
We just have to look at the bench. Do you think the bench will play a part in giving him a few spells?
I don't think he would need it, though. I think you're going to give Tino a little bit less minutes if you can.
I want to see the value in Randall to that squad before I bring him in.
And again, this is a thing, like we haven't even watched the Titans kick a ball yet.
Yeah.
So we can sit here all day and tell you players maybe, yes or no, but realistically it doesn't mean shit for another 3 weeks.
I think look back at your team, keep looking at Supercoach and just going through and changing it.
Yep.
See what works for you, see who you can fit in and see what you're happy with. I'm the opposite. I did mine once and I've looked back at it today for the first time in 2 weeks. I'm happy.
Yeah, so, I'm essentially happy with mine as well.
And we may be completely different.
Yeah.
But that's when we talk about it and then we change it considering if I'm talked into something from the Supercoach expert over here, then I'll definitely play it.
Yeah.
I'll definitely put it into the equation and see if I can work it out because the price point is a big one usually.
I think if you build your team, essentially like start with cheapies.
Yeah.
Because you know that there might only be like a handful. Then I try and do my season keepers. And then I'm like, all right, let's have a look through whoever's left, essentially. Mid-rangers.
Yeah.
Or guys that can just plug a hole. I think that's one thing I think as well from last year that I sort of learned is I looked too much into the buys and the buy rounds.
You think you
I think I did.
too much?
I think I did.
I think we did really well there around those.
But I was planning for like 6 weeks. When it hit like round 6, round 7.
Yeah, but how many plays did we have and how many spots did we go up?
But you only get your 13 highest scoring. And I think I just had a few... I had a few plotters that I just kept for a bit too long. I think this year I want to be cutthroat. Like if you come
13 playing for a bye and 13 playing on the bye week,
I want 13 good ones.
13 good ones. What if someone gets
just
injured?
13 good ones.
What if someone gets injured?
I leave my
14,
boost.
15?
I leave my boost. I leave my trades. You need. I just want to be cutthroat. I want to be very
I'm
decisive.
I'm going to be in between you and where you want to be now. Then I want to go 14, 15 max.
Yeah,
I want to be too over every time. I'm just too worried.
We were talking about SuperCoach on the Bulldogs preview with Joey from the Rock Infringement podcast. Shout out to them.
Shout out.
And I was saying to them, well, Joey was saying to me, you know, we're both avid SuperCoach players, and he was saying how you play, and I was like, mate, I'm telling you, he was asking me how you go, essentially. I said, mate, if everything that he does hits, he'll be running first after 3 weeks, bro. So just watch out. All right. So if
I'm a dark horse.
You are a dark horse.
Speaking of
the
horse. Boys, Payne Haas.
Still sad, obviously. Okay, let's just try and move on from that.
Can't believe you bring it back to Broncos.
Okay, sorry, bro.
Can't believe.
All right.
Can't believe you do that.
Let's
You're
cut
right.
it there.
You're right.
Let's cut it there.
I think it's good. What do you feel? How are you feeling? Anything else? Anything else you want to tell the people before they go? The first episode, basically strategy, bit of insight,
Patience for now. Again, you're probably going to change your team 5 times,
and that's
between
not
now
bad.
and then.
It could be a good strategy.
It is. Just enjoy the trials for what they are. It's a trial. Again, what we see, we may not get.
Yeah, keep looking into certain players that catch your eye.
Yeah.
Maybe have a little black book and comment.
Even just a note in your phone. Sometimes, most of the time, actually, you and I both have that running throughout the year.
Yeah.
Just guys that I would like to own eventually. And then you try and pick your timing.
Just slot them in.
Shout out Katoni Stags.
Shout out Jerome Hughes as well.
Sneaky, bro.
Oh, big time. During the season,
doesn't play
you got
Origin,
him.
brother.
You got him. The New Zealanders. That's something else we'll talk about next week. If you haven't already, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at bumpout.podcast. Subscribe on YouTube and leave us a 5-star rating on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Adrian, what do we say at the end of the episode? Remember to
back yourself.
Have a successful week, mate. Love you.
You too, bro. Love you. Bye.
Bye.